Welcome back. I hope that you've already watched part 1. If not, I will link that below. Go and watch that first. This is going to be part 2 of my makeup collection. This is the update for, what are we in, 2015! This drawer is mostly eyes. It's kind of a jumble of things, but it is mostly eye products. I have lots of palettes back here and through here. And then these are kind of paint pots and cream shadows. The most of them are the Maybelline Colour Tattoo. I love the Maybelline Colour Tattoos. There are lots of shades we don't have in the UK. If you are into them as much as I am, check out Amazon and eBay because they will send you over the ones from the US. And they've had really cool matte neutral shades, which are really good eye bases. Then I have some Bourjois quads there, Naked palette, the W7 Naked palette and the Naked 2. Something from Sleek, some Avon ones. This is British beauty bloggers palette for Marks and Spencer's, which I hope you got your hands on. I don't know if it's still available, but it was excellent. Wet n Wild, some Makeup Revolution and MUA back there. These are all Avon, and this is brow products. So quickly, we'll run through some of the brow products because that's like a thing that I love. And hopefully I've gotten rid of most of the ones that I don't like, but I keep them to kind of compare and tell you which ones are worth what. This one's the brow, actually, let's start with one I know I don't like. Brow Drama from Maybelline. It's just such a weird shape. Why? I don't know why they made it such a weird shape. I would happy for it to be like cut off there. In fact, I might just do that because I would use it more. So I don't love that actually, but I don't really tend to use brow gels anyway. MUA wasn't very good. I can't believe I used the Maybelline one as much as I did because I really don't like it. I can't believe I managed to get it down as much as that, but was not my favourite. Smashbox, one of my all-time favourites, the Brow Tech to Go in Taupe. Just for, it's so difficult to find the right blonde shade for ash blonde hair, and that was a really good one. Rimmel make really great eyebrow pencils if you are not interested in blonde, because the hazel one is too warm for me. If you've got dark hair or dark eyebrows, then Rimmel's great. The MUA Pro Lux, I think I quite liked this one. It was quite a waxy pencil on the end, and on the other end was like a highlighting product. The brunette one from L'Oreal. L'Oreal one is actually really nice as well. Just again, tough for blondes. This one from Collection wasn't that bad actually. I definitely used all of that one up. And that's again another MUA one. And I think that's the Sleek. Didn't like the Sleek, too waxy for me. And a Laval one that I bought for my £10 makeup, which I really was not keen on. Bear in mind when I go through this collection, I have done an everyday makeup collection where I've taken you through my vanity that I sit at and do my makeup every day. So the stuff that I'm really enjoying and my absolute favourite stuff is in that video. I will link that below. But if you're wondering why I don't have a particular product in there that you know that I like, that's why it's in there. In here, this is mostly primers and pencils and things that you would use underneath eyeshadow. So I have a primer from MUA. Don't think I loved that one. The Urban Decay one is one of the best. My absolute favourite is the Stage Primer from Helene, which is in my normal collection. This one from e.l.f. was actually pretty good. Really didn't like the one from Rimmel because it's silicone. I don't know how that works underneath eyeshadow, but it didn't work for me. And I have some Miners pencils, some NYX pencils. Get that, I said NYX. Didn't even think about it. People are always telling me off for saying NYX, and I didn't say it, I said NYX. And that is pretty much it for that drawer, I think. Yes. There was nothing in the drawer directly below that, so we're moving on to this, which is a bit epic. And when I try to go through my makeup collection and condense things, this is the drawer that gives me like mega stress because I just don't know how to do it. There's so much stuff. I have actually gotten rid of things recently and I probably could get rid of some more things, but I just think when might I need it? I know, it's insane. As I mentioned in the first video, in case you haven't seen that one already, this is not normal. I don't need this amount of makeup. I could condense my makeup bag to maybe like, gosh, I would actually, that might be a good video to show you what I really would want to keep to a very bare minimum. But I maybe would have like 2 or 3 blushes. I definitely don't need all of this. But I keep it for review purposes, for comparison, for in case I ever need it for anything to do with blogging. If I wasn't a blogger, I could definitely get rid of all of this, or the majority. So, digging in, I have some Bourjois powders here, some bronzers, a liquid bronzer from Revlon, some box powders from Benefit, Hoola. I have NARS, multiple, all the same kind of blush multiple sticks from Makeup Revolution, and there's some, I think these ones are the bronze ones. I've tried to keep things separate. and then the blush one's over there. This is the Sleek Contour Kit, really like this. One of my favourites. Bronzer from Physicians Formula, which is not my favourite, too sparkly. Revolution one I haven't used yet. Mine is Bronzer Blusher Blend, I still have it. That is like an old school favourite. Honey from The Body Shop is very nice. Avon Glow, this is a bit different because it has a blush, so it's quite nice for travel because it's 2-in-1 product. And then an e.l.f. matte bronzer, which is really nice for a little bit less as well. What else do I have back here? Oh, this is the highlighter palette from Makeup Revolution, which is like their version of the Hourglass, which is nice. I have something which reminds me of what I just showed you from Avon, the bronzer and the blush. I've hardly used this because it's so pretty. I don't really want to use it, but that was from the MAC Rihanna collection. Down here is basically cream products, so some cream blushes from MUA, a Dream Bouncy blush from Maybelline, which I don't think they make anymore, an Urban Decay highlighter, a Rimmel cream blush, the watercolour blushes from Revolution, the cream blush from Bourjois. This is amazing, Majorette from Benefit, one of my all-time favourite Benefit products. It smells incredible. It smells like, oh my god, it smells so good. It smells like sweets, like orange ice lollies. It's so nostalgic. And I love the colour and I love the formula as well. And I'm really picky when it comes to cream formulas on my cheeks too. And these are blush sticks from Makeup Revolution. I have tried, I think, although when I went through things last time I might have mixed these up, I tried to separate things into colour. So this was kind of peachy pinks, this was more pinks, and then this was more neutral colours. Not going through everything, but quickly. Essence, Sleek Flushed, which is a dark pink. Cream blushes from George, very nice but a little bit sticky. Oh, this one, I think this is not the same one. An Avon Ideal Luminous Blush. It's nice, but the peach one that I mentioned in my last month's favourites was my favourite. Lizzo. These e.l.f. blushes are really nice because they double as highlighters. Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Milani Baked blushes are beautiful. And some other bits and pieces. This one, again, you can see some cream blushes from Asda, Natural Collection, Milani. These MUA individual ones. These are very similar to the Milani Baked blushes in that they do have a little bit of colour, but they give a sheen as well. Depending on what colour you get, they can be more of a highlighter. These are all highlighters. I'm going to move over to the other side to show you. These are all highlighters, and some are better than others. This one I really liked from Beauty UK. I think it's called Halo. This Glow All Out from Soap Glory. Revolution Radiant Light, that's an individual one of the one that I showed you in the palette. Oh, I do have this. Someone asked me the other day whether or not the Vivid Baked highlighters from Revolution were the same as the ones from Freedom, and I said I hadn't tried them, and I haven't. This is untouched. In fact, it's still sealed. I will have to do a comparison of those. This from Accessorize, which they don't make anymore, is beautiful. I think it's called Laguna. Shimmer Kisses from MUA, very similar. This is a cream highlighter from Illamasqua called Aurora. Don't like that one very much at all. Doesn't really give me much of anything, very much highlight. Baked blush from e.l.f. that I've put in with highlighters because it's much paler. That is, what is the colour? Pinktastic. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't call that Pinktastic. This is an eyeshadow from Bourjois called, oh, it's number 8. And I use that as a highlighter because of the colour. And some cream highlighters from Me, Benefit and Revolution. What else do we have in here? Oh, I do have, this is a bit messy because it's got foundation in it. I love the packaging. MAC's limited edition packaging just kills me. That is beautiful. I think it's called See Here. See Me, Hear Me. And back here I have peach stuff. Does anybody remember Fashionista? Because I used to love Fashionista. I loved the palettes that you could make. Really, really loved those. And I have quite a few of them actually stacked up somewhere. But that's one of those. I have, oh, a cream blush from Clarins called Candy. I also have one called Rosewood. These are very nice, quite dry as cream blushes go, really blendable. Sleek blush in Suede. Old Urban Decay one, man, I used to love this, in Quickie. I used to put that high on my cheekbone and I used to feel like Madonna or someone, super 80s. This is one of my all-time favourites. It's called New York, I think. Yes, New York, that's from Fashionista. Love that so much. But the new Freedom makeup palette has one that looks really, really like this. I haven't swatched them against each other yet, but I'm hoping it's the same. And some MAC other pieces. In here I put them together just because they were all square and they kind of matched. some single elves, some elf bronzing powders, mostly contouring bronzing powder, warm bronzer, and I have one NARS palette or duo, which is the cream of Laguna and Orgasm, and I hardly use it. Don't love NARS, gotta tell you that. I said in the first video I wasn't going to go into nail polish, but I'll show you the drawers. I have this drawer and the one next to it. I will make a separate video if you want it, but this is kind of glitters in this drawer. This drawer is everything other than glitters that isn't in my rack and isn't in my top drawer, basically waiting to be reviewed or kind of in my favourites collection. So there's a huge variation of brands and shades and stuff here, but I won't go into it because it's going to be too much. Next is a drawer I've been promising to make a video about for a really long time, and I did go through it in, I think, one of my like Vlogmas videos in December time, but I don't think it's enough to make a whole video about. But this is my samples drawer. It's miniatures, it's things that I've collected from beauty boxes, it's things that I've been sent, things that I've just got from like magazines and things. Stuff that I think is small enough to take on holiday or away for the weekend goes in this drawer, so if I need something, it's here. The next drawer I kind of want to call my junk drawer, but obviously it's not because there's stuff in here that I really want, but it's kind of the drawer that time forgot. It's stuff that I hardly ever use anymore, or empty palettes that I need to keep somewhere but I don't need on hand. The Urban Decay NYC palette, just to look at it, is so nostalgic. I wanted that so much. It was about 5 years ago, I want to say. That was like a really, really big deal. The Urban Decay NYC palette was massive at the time, really difficult to find. In fact, if you haven't seen it, I have to show you, because it's just awesome. For someone who's a total sucker for packaging like me, is that not the best thing in the entire world? It's awesome! I might just leave it out and like put it on display. The light does go off after a while, for those of you wondering. So my light on my camera is flashing, and I'm going to show you my last two drawers, which are the Freedom drawers. I'm making Freedom's YouTube video channel things. If you haven't checked out that channel, link it below for you to have a look at. But that's why I want to keep everything separate. So some of this stuff I haven't even touched yet because I have to photograph it, I have to take video bits and pieces before I can start using it, and some of it I have used and there are already videos up. I'm basically doing kind of showcase videos, swatching and things like that. Not necessarily reviews. I will definitely be reviewing some stuff here and on my blog. But over there it's more kind of like creative-y kind of videos and swatches and things. So if you want to go and see a totally different kind of format of video from me, then you can go and see those there. Just off the top of my head, some of the stuff that I really like that I have used would be these, the Pro Glow. Really, really like those. The lipsticks are kind of hit and miss. There are some ones that I really, really like. I did do a video about those. No, I didn't. I did a post about those, my top 5 the other day. And the blush palettes I haven't actually tried yet. I'm desperate to, but I need to take a picture. But this is what I was talking about. This one. How similar does that look to the NYC or New York one from Fashionista? So, so similar. So I'm hoping that is going to be a dupe because I really, really liked that one. Last drawer, would you believe I haven't managed to get into these palettes yet? How amazing is that one? That is like, that has my name all over it. It's mattes, but I think there is certain bits of shimmer in it, but it's matte. And it's like neutral, but it has some colour and depth to it. I love it. And obviously these are supposed to look like the ones from NARS. Lots and lots of nail polishes, all of which I have had on my nails at some point. Because I had to make a video with the nail polishes and I was like, right, how do I do this? So I did every single nail polish. And I think off the top of my head, one of my favourites, I had one on the other day and I don't have that one here. But I think it's this one. Yeah, it's like a nude, but it's got a bizarre shimmer to it. The number is 402. It's one of the nicest nude colours for pale, pale skin that I found. Some mascaras down here you can't see. These are all the single eyeshadows stacked together. These are the Pro Butter lip glosses and I have the Pro Melts, but they are next to my desk because I'm working on a video for those right now. So they are my last two drawers. So as I said when I kicked off the first part of this, which again, go and watch it. If you want to see anything specific or in depth or anything, then let me know. I do have a couple of other collections like the Revlon lip butters I keep in a separate thing, but you've seen all of that before. I've done a whole video about the Revlon lip butters, so if you're wondering where they are, that's where they are. But if you want to see a specific brand collection, let me know. Anything really more in depth. I don't kind of want to go into every individual drawer and do every single colour of something because I still think that's going to be an epic, epic video. But if you want to see a specific brand video, whether it be best of or everything I have from that brand, then let me know and I'll work on that for you. But hopefully that is what you guys wanted to see. For those of you that have been asking for this video, I never really know what format to do it in because I always feel like I'm missing something. Like you'll see something and you'll think, oh, but what is that? What is that colour? And I can't possibly go through everything. Well, I could, but you know, we'd be here all day. I can't possibly answer the questions of absolutely everybody. So hopefully, at the very least, this is a starting off point for you to ask the questions that I can potentially do a follow-up video on. But that is everything. For those of you that didn't miss or didn't watch the first one, the nail polish rack is one I had handmade or made specially. It's not one that you can buy, but if you contact anyone on eBay that makes things like spice racks and stuff, they'll probably do it for you. And if you want to see a kind of tour of this entire room, now I've moved things around, everything's slightly different, let me know and I'll do that as well. But yeah, rambly video, lots and lots of makeup, and I will see you guys next time.